I was tied to a specially made chair and submerged in the cold pool. They didn't pull me out until I couldn't hold on any longer. Then they injected me with a stimulant and submerged me in the pool again. They tortured me relentlessly, all to verify whether I was a werewolf. But I didn't transform into a werewolf. Later, my father came to the prison and told me the truth. He had once wandered into a cave and been bitten by a wild man, infecting him with the virus. My mother and younger brother had both died at his hands. He dared not take responsibility for his crimes, so he infected me to take the blame. I was furious, but could only watch as my father left. On the day of the trial, my father hired a lawyer for me. The lawyer claimed I suffered from a mental illness which caused me to hallucinate about turning into a wolf. To prove this, he deliberately chose a night of the full moon. When the moonlight shone on me, my body began to change. Not only did my hands deform, but my toes also swelled up. Soon, I transformed into the form of a werewolf. I looked at the lawyer, still speaking endlessly in front of me. All the court officials were terrified and fled in panic. I broke free from the ropes binding me. The werewolf instinct made me ferocious. At that moment, someone injected me with a sedative from behind, but it had no effect on me. Instead, it enraged me. I fought back. The lawyer tried to leave but failed, his hands trembling uncontrollably. I angrily walked towards him and threw him out the window. Transforming into a werewolf in public, explanations were no longer useful. So I went to a high place to look for a way to escape, and I leapt down, fleeing madly. The police fired at me from a distance. I was forced into an alley. The sheriff had been waiting on the other side of the alley, but they couldn't catch me. I was at the peak of my strength, and these attacks were useless against me.